Hey everybody, Kathy Gruver here in Santa Barbara, California with your daily pause. So today was a very full day for me. I got up, drove down to Redondo Beach for a National Speakers Association meeting, and then I got a little bit of work done and then went and did trapeze this afternoon, which is why I'm dressed like this. But what was interesting today is we had an amazing speaker this morning named Jill Schiffelbein. I'll give a shout out to her. She gave us so much information, so many suggestions, not only build, but also market our speaking practice, our speaking business. And it's overwhelming because you hear all of these great suggestions and you write them all down and you're like, yay, I'm going to do this and this and this and this and that. And then what happens? You get overwhelmed and you maybe kind of play at one or two, but you don't really do anything. And one of the things that I found so valuable in what she said this morning was pick one of these things that you're going to do in the next 90 days. One thing that you're going to do in the next 90 days. And I come on here every day and I give you guys suggestions of ways that you can be more present, ways that you can improve yourself. There is no shortage of advice surrounding us. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a suggestion. You should. And it gets overwhelming. I know I get overwhelmed sometimes because there's so many of those things where I go, yeah, I'm going to do that thing. And then we don't. Because there's such a huge buffet in front of us. We grab so much food, we can't eat it all. So here's what I would love for you to do. My advice on advice: pick one thing that you really want to change, one thing that you really want to work on, one thing that you really want to incorporate into your daily practice. And maybe it's as simple as sitting in meditation. Maybe it is listening to these pauses and following my instructions. Maybe it's getting on a podcast and listening to what other people have to say, but just picking one thing right now that you can do, some small change that you can make, rather than trying to do everything at once and putting pressure on yourself to achieve everything in one sitting. It's okay to chip stuff away one at a time. It's okay to absorb things a little bit at a time. It's really hard to make 100% change. I know. I've tried it. Oftentimes, you're just setting yourself up for failure. Some people can do it and they can master everything. I'm not that person. So take one or two things and just really make those work for you. Make that part of your life, make that part of your routine, make that part of who you are, and then say, now what's next? Doing things like that sequentially can oftentimes give you so much more benefit than throwing a bunch of stuff out there and trying to do everything at once. So it's okay to take it slow. I don't have kids, but for those of you that do, I know you didn't birth said child and then stand it up and yell at it for not walking. You gave it a little time to grow and crawl and roll over and all that stuff. Give yourself that time too. We oftentimes put so much pressure on ourselves to get stuff done now, to achieve now. It's okay to do it sequentially and take it step by step. So that's my suggestion on suggestions today. I hope you have a fabulous Saturday. There's still quite a bit of light here in Santa Barbara, so I'm going to be out for a while enjoying that. And I'll catch you tomorrow for your daily pause. Hope you have a great night.